Restorative Yoga, liberate your spine. Today we're going to start in Ragdoll. I want you to take your time coming into this posture. Start with connecting your torso to your thigh bones and maybe press into a block. You can bring the fingertips to the floor, but just take your time, shake your head, let everything just kind of drip off the top of your head. Liberate the spine. Let the weight of your upper body, just the gravity, and let that do the work for you today. Maybe grab opposite elbows, kind of shift around on your feet. Try to find that equal pressure all along your feet. Think about the big toe and the little toe pressing into the mat. And like your heel has two edges on both sides, root down. It's also a good place to see your tendencies. Do you put a lot of your weight on the inside arches or the outsides of your feet? Try to find that balance. Try to notice when you are doing that. You can feel free to sway a little bit and then come back to center. Again, release a little bit more to gravity. So just hang out here. Soften. Go ahead and release your hands to the floor. Bend your knees a little bit. Float sort of like a piece of seaweed all the way around side to side. You can walk the hands. And then go ahead and bend your knees. Come into a little ball, bringing your forehead to your knees. Go ahead and have a seat on your mat and come all the way back onto your back with your knees into your chest, Kanasana. Roll around on the spine a little bit, giving the lower back a little bit of love, maybe bicycle out the feet. And then eventually you're just going to bring the feet to the floor and your fingertips should be able to touch your heels. We're going to come to a supported bridge. I have two shorter blocks, so I'll put the first one, and then I will probably add the other one. Yep. And this goes right at your sacrum. Your sacrum is that flat triangular bone in between your pelvis. So you might have to scooch around a little bit to find that. And then go ahead and cactus out the arms and find a comfortable spot here. Smooth out your breath and just relax into the posture. come out of bridge just like you got into it. Lift up your hips, scooch the blocks out of the way. And we'll once again bring the knees into the chest, Apanasana. Roll around on the spine a little bit. Hug the knees into the chest, point and flex your feet. Roll it out. Then bring your feet to the mat and again cactus the arms out. We're going to either drop the knees together to the left, or if you want a little more intensity, cross the right leg over the left and bring the twisting towards the left. So the option here is to grab a block to put underneath your knees and support yourself a little bit so we can stay here a little bit longer. Just put the block or blanket or pillow just to give yourself a little support. And again, pay attention, notice your breath. You're going to breathe all along the right side body and breathe into the sensation. So wherever you're feeling the most sensation, that's where you want to send your breath. On your exhale, bring the knees back to center and reset for the other side. Again, you can bring the knees into the chest, just kind of reset the spine for the other side. So either both knees together, drop to the right, cactus the arms out, or just like we did on the other side, cross one leg, your left leg over your right, and slowly release the knees. And again, you can support your knees with a block or pillow or whatever you have, just so it takes a little of the intensity out and you can find a little bit of more of a restorative posture here. Remember to breathe into the sensation just like we did on the other side. And slowly we're coming back to center. Across the legs, bring the knees into the chest again. Give yourself a hug. Roll out the ankles. Bring your feet to the mat. And bring your feet as wide as the mat. We're going to do just some windshield wipers back and forth. You can cactus the arms or put them to your sides, wherever it's comfortable. And with the feet wide, just windshield wiper the knees back and forth. Grounding down through the lower back as you come through the midline. Just back and forth. And the next time your knees come to the right, just stay there. Settle here for a few breaths. Bring your knees back up to center and do the windshield wipers back and forth again. A few more times until you settle with the knees to the left. It's a good time also to notice the difference in your side body. How does the side waist, the hip, how does it feel different than the other side? Go ahead and bring your knees back up to the center and once again into your chest. Extend both legs up towards the sky. And it's okay if the knees are a little bit bent. Bringing the hands down by your sides, palms down, trying to melt each vertebrae into the mat. From here, we're going to come into dead bug. So you're going to grab the insides of your feet, drawing your thigh bones on the outsides of the ribs. So again, we're just, same as the legs up the wall, we're just grounding down through each vertebrae, releasing any tension there. You can rock from side to side or stay still or a little bit of both here. Releasing dead bug. Extend the legs out in front of you. And then walk the legs to the left. And you're going to, this is banana pose. And you're going to clasp your hands above your head. And then bring your arms over towards your feet so you're in an arc here. And lengthening all along the left side of the body. Finding a few breaths here. And coming back to center, big stretch in the center position. I'm going to reset the spine and then walk the feet to the right and banana over onto the other side. Coming back to center, one more full body stretch. And then the final asana for the practice today is going to be Reclined Dabata Kanasana. And you can use your blocks to support your knees, or blankets, probably even better, or pillows. I'm trying to show you how that would look. And then bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. This posture is a great neutralizer for the lumbar spine. I'll leave you here in this final asana for your practice today. Thanks so much for joining me. Please subscribe if you enjoyed today's practice and share with somebody who might enjoy it also. Namaste.